Hello lovely friends, here's a sneak peek of today's abstract art piece with some really vibrant colours. Thank you so much to my subscribers and my wonderful members Jill and Linda. And today is another Talent Tuesday and my lovely friend Kim and I are doing whatever we fancy. So today I thought I'd get some paint flicked around with some really beautiful colours and just have a lot of fun. This is one of the first bases I've done in a long while in white. And it's the most beautiful acrylic white. It's really affordable, it flows amazingly, and I only use water and 20% Liquitex gloss medium, which is the one thing that I go back to. Yes, it's expensive, but it lasts a long time and you don't need that much of it. So for my base today, I just decided to pop all this down. And this was a very special day because my lovely friend Lexi had come to play for the day, and you'll see her painting in a link at the end of this video in the description and as a video at the end. So check out her painting. Oh my goodness, she's so talented, an artist in her own right. And it was just enormous fun having her come and play with me today for the day. And we ended up doing a spray painted piece too. So I'm going to be releasing both hers and mine for her and for myself over the next few weeks. So stay tuned. So as I'm putting the base down today, I have had a few inquiries about how you can create cells and whether you need a particular paint. And I love using the paints that you can get, the pillow paints from the household paints and the wall and ceiling paints. But I have found that what works best with all of my paints is this acrylic base, which is Crawford and Black, and it's from the Works in the UK. It's really smooth, it's so versatile. So I keep coming back to it, and it's really affordable. So let me know what you think about the flow of it. The way it dries as well, it's so reliable, and it's no more expensive. It's probably slightly cheaper, but it depends really, because I do water it down, and that's where it's hard to measure, because the household paints in the UK you really have to water down. So give it a try and let me know what you think. So I've now got my base down and I'm saving as much paint as I can to reuse. That paint in the background is something that I've reused from another pour. These pots are so good. You can get them from Asda in the UK. They're sandwich pots, or if you like, Chinese pots. Someone said to me recently, how many Chineses have you eaten recently in order to have all these pots? But they're actually from Asda. Really reasonable. Hard wearing. You can reuse them, wash them out in a nice tub. Leave them to soak, and then you could just throw the water away, so it's really good to reuse. So we're starting off now, first of all, with this beautiful purple. This is Violet by Daler Rowney, and some people think that Daler Rowney isn't particularly professional paint, but actually it's brilliant. It works really, really well, and it plays really nicely with all my Pebeo paints and all the other paints that I use. That's due to a lot of experimentation that I found that. And the second one was iridescent pink, and then we've got some more purple or some violet, and then we've got midnight blue on top of the purple, and then on top of that I've got my fluorescent yellow. Oh my goodness, this is such a good colour. It plays so well. I use that term a lot, plays so well, because it's just such an easy term for showing how paints move, mix. They're so versatile how they work together. So I had the fluorescent yellow, my iridescent green blue, and on top of that I've got my iridescent gold. All of them are by Pebeo, other than the violet, which is Daler Rowney. So I'm about to flick the paint, and I started off my journey in fluid art by flicking paint and spinning it around. And I got it all over the kitchen, and I tidied it up each time, but it didn't always all come off the floor. So I'm now in the garage. I've got half of the garage that has been converted. Here we go. That's it. Oh, that last flick was so satisfying. So all you do is once you've got the circle of paints, you then put the white around it as I just did, and then you flick from the centre. Now when you flick, most of the time you end up with a little dent. Now if you want to leave it like that, it's fine, because the paint levels when it's this fluid. I would say it's the fluidity of runny honey when it's just being warmed. Watch it when it drops, it's really quite fluid. And then I went for a tiny bit of cell activator in the middle. I don't normally use it like that, I normally use a palette knife. But that tiny bit of white was cell activator, which is Australian Floetrol mixed with 50% Amsterdam titanium white and 50% Australian Floetrol. So you can see I'm building up the colours and then flicking from the centre. And I'm going to just leave you with some music for a while, enjoy the process, and I'll come back towards the end to show you what's happened and share a few secret tips with you.
Called home, a place called home. There's a place called home.
So as I've been going along, I've been using my palette knife just to pick up the paint a little bit and just play with it and add whatever feels right. You could use a tool. There's so many tools that I've used from random objects. Most of the objects and tools that I use are from around the house, and I love tools that have an imprint in them. So play around, see what's around you, and when you see something, I saw something that my husband was going to discard the other day. It had loads of ridges on it in a circular direction pattern, and I said, oh no, that's not going in the bin, definitely want to use that. So look what's around you, have a lot of fun. So here's the dried result. See, this is one way up, and then I turned it the other way up just to see how it would look. Let me know what you see. It's so much fun when I hear the different things that you can see in my art, and I love seeing other things in other people's art. So don't forget that your art is a piece of you. Keep on shining, keep on sharing, and take good care. I hope to see you again soon. Anything you think, just let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.